Since the acquisition of the new facility in Newport, CAF approached Churchill Support Services to bid for the security services for the facility. Following a successful tender process, we were awarded the contract on the 3rd of September and then mobilised site on the 10th of September 2018. So we had a short turnaround to get the site mobilised and get ready for contract commencement. Since the mobilisation of the contract in 2018, I have commercially kept involved in the relationship with CAF. I have done 2 contract renegotiations with Adric and the procurement team to make sure we remain competitive in the market and also to talk about the additional value Churchill can bring. From a personal point of view, it's been really rewarding and it's been great to be part of the team.
Hi, I'm Adric, the Facilities and Projects Manager here in CAF Rolling Stock Newport facility. Back in 2018, CAF opened up its first ever manufacturing site in Britain and invested £32 million based on a huge backlog of UK orders, and we had to go open tender with security services for our new investment. Churchill Support Services was selected not just based on their price but on their virtues and values, their ethics. And since then we've used them for a 4-year partnership to keep our facility safe, to keep our rolling stock safe and to keep our people safe. So one of the shared values that CAF Rolling Stock and Churchill Support Services have are putting the people first and foremost. I have been personally dealing with Scott and Lewis predominantly within the Churchill organisation. Scott, on a personal level, has been an invaluable asset to both Churchill and CAF, having started as a security officer, then became a facilities assistant in my very own team, worked with me for about a year before going on to become a regional business manager within Churchill Support Services. I think it's a fantastic example of growing the individuals as part of a partnership and ultimately being able to understand each organisation's needs. So in the 4-year partnership between CAF Rolling Stock UK and Churchill Support Services, there's been a number of above and beyonds between the two. The Royal visit in 2020 was a particular highlight. It went very, very smoothly and took a lot of attention to detail. We've had some suspected gas leaks which were very professionally handled by the Churchill support staff because they were out of hours. We've also had a very nice story where a person wanted to join the CAF Rolling Stock team as an external candidate and wanted to go and see the factory before the interview. Now, the Churchill operative at the gatehouse would not allow this person on site, which is the correct process, but they spoke to him about how it's a really nice site to work on and it's a great team to be part of. And the person ultimately applied and became successfully employed by CAF Rolling Stock UK. Now, a standard security guard may have just treated that person as an intruder and not really became the supportive and embracing person, but it's a really, really good story, that one.
I'm proud to work for Churchill Support Services, and here is why. I started with Churchill back in 2018 as a security officer. Through the internal training and development both with CAF and Churchill, I've worked my way up to progression. I became a site team leader and facilities assistant where I managed the security team day to day, along with supporting CAF in their planned maintenances and other areas of the business. Through that development, both with Churchill and CAF, I then became a deputy regional business manager with Churchill, looking after officers and some clients across the southwest of England, and more recently through again leadership and the management of Churchill, I become regional business manager and I now look after the whole of the south, including CAF contract. The knowledge that I've gained from working with the on-site team at CAF and the relationships that I have allows me to manage the contract and give CAF the best possible service that we can as a business. I love coming to CAF in Newport. It's where I started my career. There's one man in particular, Adric Marsh, who's professionally and personally helped me develop to be able to come into the role that I have. It's like an extended family when I come here. I know all the guys on the shop floor and everybody who works on site, and I've got really good relationships with everybody, and I just love coming back.